The lost civilization older than Atlantis story is not what we think it is. What if everything we've been taught is only the surface of something much deeper? Before Babylon, before Egypt, even before the legendary Atlantis, there may have been another civilization, a forgotten world, wiped from the earth and buried under layers of time, myth, and stone. Today, we explore the growing evidence behind an ancient civilization far older than Atlantis, one that may have seeded the rise of humanity as we know it, then vanished. Welcome to the lost chapter of human history. Why Atlantis isn't the beginning. The tale of Atlantis originates from Plato's Dialogues Timaeus in Critias, written around 360 BCE. He described a highly advanced island civilization that existed 9,000 years before his time, making it over 11,000 years ago today. Atlantis was rich in knowledge, architecture, and power. It had laws, harbors, temples, and grand palaces. But its people grew corrupt, and the gods punished them with fire and flood. The city disappeared beneath the waves in a single day and night. Was Plato simply allegorizing hubris and immorality, or was he relaying a much older, inherited memory? Even he said the story came from Egyptian priests who told it to Solon, an Athenian lawmaker. If true, it suggests Plato wasn't inventing Atlantis, he was documenting it. But here's the twist. What if the story wasn't about Atlantis alone? What if Atlantis was just a final echo of a far more ancient world? A progenitor civilization lost long before history began. Göbekli Tepe, the ancient anomaly in 1994. Something was uncovered in the rolling hills of southeastern Turkey, a site called Göbekli Tepe, now known as the world's oldest known temple complex. Carbon dating puts it at over 11,500 years old, older than Stonehenge, the Egyptian pyramids, or any city known to mankind. Massive T-shaped stone pillars, some weighing over 20 tons, carved with images of animals, abstract symbols, and humanoid figures. The site appears ritualistic, spiritual, maybe even scientific, and yet, there's no evidence of permanent settlement, no farms, no homes, no writing system. Mainstream archaeology is baffled. Who built this site? How did they lift these stones without the wheel or metal tools? Why does it align with celestial constellations? One possibility. Göbekli Tepe wasn't built by simple hunter-gatherers. It was the product of survivors, people from a much earlier civilization, preserving knowledge after a cataclysm, a memory of something even older. Cataclysm and the Younger Dryas event around 12,800 years ago. Something catastrophic happened. The Earth entered a sudden deep freeze, the Younger Dryas, a mini ice age that lasted for over 1,000 years. What caused it? A growing number of scientists believe a comet or asteroid struck Earth, triggering widespread fires, floods, and climate collapse. This theory is supported by layers of black sediment found across North America rich in platinum, soot, and nanodiamonds. It matches the timeline of Plato's Atlantis vanishing around 11,600 years ago. Is it coincidence that advanced mythological civilizations like Atlantis, the antediluvian kings of summer, or the Zep Tepi of Egypt all supposedly ended around this time? Or is it evidence of a forgotten global catastrophe? Many ancient cultures speak of a great flood, from the biblical Noah to the Sumerian Atnapishtim to India's Manu to Mesoamerican deluge myths. Were these just stories? Or were they memories of a global disaster that ended an era, global connections that shouldn't exist across the globe? We see impossible similarities in ancient architecture, astronomy, and myth. Why do cultures oceans apart build pyramids? Why are so many aligned to solstices and equinoxes, or to the constellation of Orion? The Great Pyramid of Giza is aligned to true north with mind-blowing precision, something even modern technology struggles with. The pyramids of Teotihuacan in Mexico mirror the positions of the planets. In Cambodia, the temples of Angkor Wat reflect the constellation Draco. Did all of these cultures just coincidentally decide to build sacred monuments pointing to the sky? Or were they all inheriting the same ancient knowledge? Then there are the maps, like the Piri-Reis map from 1513. Which shows parts of Antarctica ice-free, a condition that last existed over 6,000 years ago. Or the Orontius Phineus map, which shows river systems that should have been hidden under glaciers. Who had this knowledge, and how? Suppressed history and forbidden archaeology. Why isn't this common knowledge? Why do these discoveries remain on the fringe of academic history? Many researchers believe key parts of human history have been lost or deliberately buried. The destruction of the Library of Alexandria wiped out countless ancient texts. Vatican archives remain sealed from public eyes. In many places, alternative archaeologists face ridicule, censorship, or outright career destruction. Names like Graham Hancock, Randall Carlson, and Robert Schoch have brought attention to these topics, arguing that human civilization may go back tens of thousands of years, not in isolated tribes, but in a lost golden age and advanced culture destroyed by catastrophe. Is it possible That we are a species with amnesia, that we once rose, fell, and forgot?
The legacy in our DNA and myths, our myths speak of beings who descended from the stars teaching humanity how to build, grow, and think. The Sumerians wrote of the Anunnaki. The Dogon tribe in Africa knew of Sirius B, an invisible star only discovered by modern telescopes. The Mayans charted Venus with mathematical accuracy. How did they know this? Modern genetics shows sudden leaps in human evolution and explained by natural selection alone. Could the gods of ancient times have been real? Advanced humans or something else entirely? Whether divine, alien, or simply ancestors with forgotten science? Their presence lingers in our stories, our genes, and our stone. Time to rewrite the story. The deeper we dig literally and figuratively, the more we realize. Human history is not a straight line, but a cycle. Civilizations rise, civilizations fall, and sometimes they leave behind whispers. Whispers of cities swallowed by the sea, temples aligned to forgotten skies, and knowledge that challenges everything we thought we knew. Atlantis may not have been the beginning. It may have been the end of something far older, and maybe, just maybe, we're the ones meant to rediscover it. If this journey into the ancient unknown fascinated you, give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into lost civilizations, esoteric wisdom, and hidden history. Drop a comment below. Do you believe there was a civilization before Atlantis? And what do you think it left behind? Until next time, keep questioning the past, because the truth is out there buried in stone and written in the stars. The Hidden Library, unlock the forgotten.